house of traitors.
The Olsen twins. Oh, I agree, Your
Yes,
Grace.
Your Grace.
Of course. Anything you say,
Traitors.
I'll agree with it.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily.
Clearly her loyalty wavers quite a lot.
If
He
she
does
has
look
any
kind of
loyalty
weird.
to
I ain't
you,
gonna lie. I agree with you.
is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Response analysis.
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father.
Yeah. That's
Old
true.
allegiances are not easily abandoned.
You
But
done
now
killed
that
his
the war
father.
is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
To our mutual benefit.
To our mutual benefit, Your Grace.
And at the pleasure of your king. It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house.
Yes.
I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to
Yeah.
see another house laid
Kill
claim
each
to
other,
its
sleep with
place.
each other, fucking do anything. No, I didn't mean to.
Well, nothing perhaps. It's hard to tell either way.
I fucked up.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
She followed her heart.
Just following her heart, Your Grace.
I
And the
guess.
very same heart so quickly led her to my son.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would.
girl answer the question. Go on.
I would be true to
I
the
would
king.
be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your
Woo!
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging.
She found
I'd
me
like
out.
a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Did I say everything right? I hope I did. Really, the audio deal
I'll
again?
walk you out.
Oh, maybe not.
This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport.
Okay, we're good.
Even then, he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
These are trying times, my lord. My family fears what might happen now that the Boltons rule the north.
They must still answer to the crown. You shouldn't forget that, nor should they. That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
Oh, fuck, I didn't mean to not say anything.
No doubt Lady Marjorie will forgive you. Eventually. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard.
What are you suggesting?
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you?
What was bad?
I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my...
Ooh, Dornish wine.
The thought
I love
makes
my
me
Dornish
thirsty
wine.
already.
I
I
hope
hope we meet again.
we
Nothing
meet.
would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
What was bad, Ariana? Explain yourself. Yeah, that's not the greatest.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It went well.
Something a little intimidating.
It did. It was
went
good.
well.
Really? That's a relief. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Girl.
It's true. And
That's just
over
how
in
Twitch is.
Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
You'll get us in trouble.
We're just having some fun. Perhaps Lady Marge.
Wait 1 second. Let's go to my profile. I'll just read the chat here. Never tried it this way. Okay, I'm gonna just read the chat from the actual channel, see if it's
We might
better.
meet our future husband.
gay. You just said gay. I just saw you say gay.
Marrying a king?
See if that's better.
Imagine
Keep
what
tight.
that would
Keep
be
chatting
like.
with me.
Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well, which is more than you can say for his mother.
Not to
I'd
Joffrey.
be willing to marry, but not Joffrey.
Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
I'd be like,
Well.
yo, it was her. I was doing
Sarah?
nothing.
I told her to stop, my lady.
I done
This isn't
tattletale on that
a
bitch.
game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. It will only get worse when I am queen.
once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Yes. I agree.
Do you agree?
Sarah's right. It's hard to please. It only matters what you say. Yes.
It doesn't matter what you feel. It only matters what you say.
You learn very quickly.
Yeah, she likes that.
You were brave agreeing to obey the Boltons. That cannot have been easy. I know you must fear what Lord Bolton might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Ask for help. Let's ask her.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
I'd prefer to speak alone.
I prefer to speak with you alone.
She all mad.
Go on.
My
Ask.
mother needs our help.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
Kill that son
My
of a
mother
bitch.
fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes.
He's the
thought
guy that.
If a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
Ramsay Snow is the guy that like tortures that
is
dude.
No small request.
Like, the worst
especially now.
torturing
I know, my lady,
in the show.
and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire? Joffrey will not look favorably on such a request.
I will forever be in your debt. My family will forever be in your debt.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
You're the only one who can help me. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Audio? What's up with the audio with this guy, is the question. Hold on. What the fuck? Hold on. Okay. Alright, hold on, let me restart. Fuck. You piece of shit. And what was that beeping noise? Okay, hold on. Hold up, everybody, hold up. I'm gonna fix it. I promise. I'm gonna try to. I don't know what the fuck's happening. Okay, and then fuck you and play. I'm gravely concerned. One second. That's really weird. Like with that one character, his audio cut out and everything cut out. Let's see. Let's do play. And I think I was continuing